慢警才过境。所以今天上午会议，所以现在慢警的过境里面呢，左边展出了一个基于这个讲古的异家人使用过的农具，然后什么泡菜缸、水缸、酱缸这样的东西。所以这个是矮矮的水泥毯的，矮矮的黄色的水泥毯，那千万不要进，不要踩上。
So, Miskin, where we are now?
Okay. Now we are visit the Mangyongdae native house where President Kim Il-sung was born and spent his childhood. So we call this area Mangyongdae. So Man means 10,000, Gyeong means beautiful scenery, Dae means place. So it's very 10,000 beautiful scenery. But unfortunately today it's raining now. But even also we have the beautiful scenery here. So this place where President Kim Il-sung was born and spent his childhood. So our President Kim Il-sung, he was born April 15th, 1912. And also he grew up here, and also he had revolutionary influence from their parents. So at this time also his father and all the relatives and the family members of President Kim Il-sung, they are the also revolutionaries. So in 1925, at this time our President Kim Il-sung, he was 14 years old. At this time he heard that his father, Comrade Kim Hyung-ji, he arrested by Japanese. Japanese. So at this time he left this home place, Mangyongdae, and to for the China. So to meet his father. So after arrived at the China, after meeting his father, and he set out on the road of the liberation. So he finally at this time he fought against the Japanese from 1925 to 1945 for 20 years in and around the Montevideo area. And finally he liberated the country on August 15th, 1945. Yeah. So this area was the rural villages for the farmers. So this area was so beautiful. So that's why the landlord, the rich man.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why this area was so beautiful. So that's why the landlord, the rich man, they used fix the grave area for the ancestors. So after ancestors died, and they used to bury in this area. So there's some the great grandfather of the President Kim Il-sung. He was too poor, so they moved here in this house, in that area, as a keeper for grave site. So maybe over there you can see the original house of the great leader President Kim Il-sung. So where he was born and spent his childhood. So that's why and this one also you can see the mosaic. It shows President Kim Il-sung and their grandfather. So at the time he left his Mangyongdae to meet his father in 1925. So this mosaic shows President Kim Il-sung who was living in this area, Mangyongdae. So even also after liberation, there are so many rural villages in these areas, but we removed all the houses and we keep only his home place to hand down immortal exploits of our President Kim Il-sung. So the house, the original house, in that house, the 4 generations of President Kim Il-sung, they lived, like great-grandfather and grandfather and father and President Kim Il-sung. So they lived in the house for 4 generations. So even also all the family members and the uncles, and the cousins, they left this Mangyongdae to liberate the country. But only President Kim Il-sung, he come back alone after liberation of our country. So as you can see, so many Chinese people, and like this Mangyongdae is one of the home place of the old Korean people. So even also the foreigners, when they visit the country, also they used to visit the Mangyongdae.
Oh. Yeah.
So on your left hand side you see the house. That is the original house of President Kim Il-sung. He was born in that house on April 15th, 1912. 1912. Please explain now. So welcome to visit our Mangyongdae native house. So in the past, Mangyongdae was a famous place because of the 10,000 beautiful scenery.
너무도 경치가 아름다워서 옛날 전 많은 부자들이 이 주변에 사는 사소초들이 조상 묘를 뒀습니다.
So that's why this area is very beautiful. The land good, they used to fix the grave site of the ancestors from the olden times.
他们把这个万景台地质这个土地都买下来以後，再安葬，在这里安葬了一个自己祖先的坟墓。
위대한 수령님이 중조 할아버님께서 생활이 너무도 어려우셔서 여기로 이사역을 생활하셨습니다.
So the great grandfather of the valley, the President Kim Il-sung, at the time they had a poor life, so they moved here as, working as a keeper of the grave site.
在这里做下来相传，这个世代做下来的。
1869년부터 1959년까지 근 100년간 생활을 하셨습니다.
So that's why from 1862 to 1953, for 100 years, they lived in that house for 4 generations. Great grandfather, grandfather, father, President Kim Il-sung.
모두가 나라 전투에서 고향을 떠나셨습니다.
So all the family members of the valley, the President Kim Il-sung, they left this house to liberate our country. 여보세요? 예, 아까 전화했던 강가한입니다. 이거 3명인데 좀 해주십시오. 차례 좀 해놔주십시오. 예. 아니, 안 돼도 됩니다. 옆에다가 해주십시오. 좀 칸막이 좀 옆에다가 안 하고 식당 쪽으로 들어가서 뭐 복도있는데 말고.
아, 정말.
아, 오케이. Hello. 감사합니다.
맥주 하나. 맥주
맥주묵까지? 나도 맥주묵부터 죽지도 모여서.
맥주 2개 먼저 주시죠. 맥주 3개 먼저 주시죠.
Are you sure? Are you maybe?
빨리 못 가야지. 연애 가십니까? 예. Why it doesn't work? It's be there?
비슷하게 좀 있나?
That is the newspaper agency. Why is it cut?
Huh?
Okay. It's a tree.